Hey everyone, this is Carla R. Jenkins, and welcome to the Week in Review, where I give you my ending and my summary of the 5 weekly goals that I want to accomplish. So, number one is one that came out of nowhere, but it's at the top of the list. I passed my AZ700 Azure Network Engineer Associate Beta exam. And this was a huge thing because this was a way harder associate exam than the AZ 104, which is the Azure Administrator, and the AI 100, which is the Azure Artificial Intelligence Engineer. I thought AI 100 was hard until I sat for this. I dropped AZ 500 to study for AZ 700. Hindsight, I would recommend, if you are taking AZ 700, I would take AZ 500, which is Azure Security Technologies first. So I would take AZ 104, AZ 303, and AZ 500. Those were the three Wiz Lab practice exams that I used to pass for the AZ 700 beta. So I would recommend those three. But to pass it, it's huge. It mattered a lot to me because a lot of people who were taking it feared that they failed. And I was thinking to myself, Microsoft can't fail everybody. So I'm glad I kept that positive, mentality. As I did on my prior video, I would like to thank Cloud Skills for their July exam prep. Mike Pfeiffer, Tim Warner of Pluralsight, John Seville for his exam cram on YouTube. Also, Scott Duffy for his Udemy AZ 700, and Microsoft Learn and all of the many different learning paths for that, as well as WizLab. And I have a subscription to WizLab. But passing it was huge. This was very, very big for me, so I'm very appreciative of it. And now that I'm an official Azure Cloud Engineer, number two is I'm open to receiving even more cloud engineering positions, full-time direct hire, permanent, remote, and Washington, D.C. Cloud engineer positions. I do feel that I have a significant amount of networking in both Azure as well as AWS that I can lend to your company. So if you need help managing your Azure, AWS, or Oracle Cloud Network, I do hybrid cloud, multi-cloud, as well as cloud native. Get in touch with me at carlarjenkins.com/contact. Number three is my Curated by Carla Twitter newsletter is out. I'm filming this on Saturday, October 9th, 2021. It comes out every Friday at 5 p.m. EDT. And this week, it talked about not just my passing my AZ 700, but also the newest this week in AWS community. I am a Amazon Web Services Community Builder, which is a highly visible volunteer program. I'm on the machine learning track, and every week I give you a peek behind the rainbow of the program. So if you are interested in it, you would have somebody who actually knows, firsthand knowledge of the program. AWS is the cloud market leader, and just having that knowledge and providing it to people is helpful. So check those two things out. I also have things regarding career and software engineering. Remember, you can sign up and subscribe at curatedbycarla.email. So I'll put that down in the description. So whether or not you're watching this on a blog or on video, you can subscribe to it because it comes out every single week. I also want to let everyone know, since Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and Instagram all went down on Tuesday, one of the reasons I created Review, which is sponsored by Twitter but independent, it's a newsletter, it just magnified the importance of making sure you have something independent of social media. I wanted my community to be all in one place. I know that Twitter is a very fast moving place, and that's also why I created Curated by Carla for you, all of my Twitter fam. So just subscribe at curatedbycarla.email. Number four What's new on my blog, carlarjenkins.com, of course, is This Week in AWS, as well as my passing AZ700, as well as other things in IT cloud and project management. I'll also put the mailing list for Carla's Correspondence so you can get even more exclusive content at carlarjenkins.com/mailing list. And then also I'll put the RSS feed for the blog. So every time I upload something, you will know and it will go immediately to your feed reader. And then number 5, what's next? Well, earlier in this video, I talked about AZ500. I'm looking into that as well as continuing with Terraform. I feel it's very important to do more cloud agnostic things and to more expand throughout my cloud journey. So yes, I'm multi-cloud, but learning the cloud tools and just solidifying more of my knowledge in that. That's the direction I really want to go in. And I'll keep all of you posted on this. But those are the 2 things that I'm really focused on right now. I do feel after my passing AZ700 that AZ500 would be much easier. I'll let everyone know about that. But that's all for now. Remember, you can subscribe to my YouTube by hitting the subscribe button, the bell icon, to never miss any videos in IT, cloud, and project management. If you're watching this and you're not on YouTube, you can still subscribe at carlarjenkins.com/YouTube channel. I'll be back on Monday with the week ahead. And in the meantime, check me out at carlarjenkins.com. Have a wonderful weekend.